Should you summon on Yunli? Yunli is the current limited 5-star banner unit in HSR, being a 5-star physical destruction unit, of whom I see a lot of people shunning and saying you should skip, she's trash, she's not worth it, she's weak, she's underpowered, save your tickets, save your stellar jade. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's because you all don't know how to build your Yunli. Maybe it's because you don't know who to pair your Yunli with. Maybe it's because you don't know how to build an OP lineup around Yunli. In my opinion, there are currently 3 team captains in Honkai Star Rail, one of which is, in fact, Yunli, the new 5-star physical destruction. Y'all know I don't like physical units, but y'all know I love destruction units. Yunli is insane for multiple reasons. She is up there with Firefly and with Acheron. These are the 3 team captains in HSR. Yunli is by far the opposite of weak. If anyone's looking at her and looking at damage only, well, if you're saying she's doing weak damage, you lost. That's clear you don't know how to build her. And something about Yunli is she's one of those characters where she's not locked into just a singular build, which in my opinion makes her even more viable. When there's only one certain way to build a character, that is absolutely boring and whack as hell to me. That's just boring and whack as hell to me, right? Yunli can be built multiple ways. Follow-up attack for her counter, which she launches through her talent whenever she is attacked, automatically throws her sword. It does AoE damage and attacks multiple enemies. Insane. And yes, for anyone wondering, counters do count as follow-up attacks. Her light cone literally further states this. So, and you don't need her light cone. I just summoned for it and I got it because I wanted it. So, you know, the other type of builds, other type of relics you can use on your Yunli are a champion of streetwise boxing. This is a great 4-piece set, right? The 2-piece increases physical damage permanently by 10%. The 4-piece makes it to where after the wearer attacks or is hit, their attack increases by 5% for the rest of battle, which can stack up to 5 times. That's a 25% increase in damage, if you would. Another great set is Ash Blazing Grand Duke. 2-piece increases damage of follow-up attacks, counters count towards this by 20%. The 4-piece makes it to where when the wearer uses follow-up attacks, increase the wearer's attack by 6% for every time the follow-up attack deals damage. This effect can stack up to 8 times and last for 3 turns. This effect is removed, though, the next time the wearer uses a follow-up attack or counter. Unfortunately, right? You can, however, use Pioneer Die for Dead Waters. The 2-piece increases damage dealt to enemies with debuffs by 12%. Taunts are a debuff, for those of you who do not know. The 4-piece also increases crit rate by 4%. The wearer deals 8-12 increased crit damage to enemies with at least 2 to 3 debuffs. Y'all can see on my Yunli that I have actually mixed and matched the Pioneer Die for Dead Waters with Grand Duke, we do need a better pair of gold boots before we can replace those purple boots. Those are our best boots that we have available to place on Yunli at the moment. But this is giving my Yunli an increase in follow-up attack slash counter damage by 20%, an increase in damage to enemies with debuffs by 12%, and then we are running Inert Sosato, which increases our crit rate by 8% when wearer's current crit rate reaches 50% or higher. The damage dealt by the wearer ultimate and follow-up attack increased by 15%. Your stats that you're looking for on Yunli, surprisingly, speed is not one of them. You're dropping your speed. You want HP, attack, crit rate, crit damage with a bit of defense, in my opinion. Right, y'all can see here we have over 3k HP, we have over 3k attack, we have over 1k defense. We got over 70 crit rate, 144 crit damage. This is just one build you can use with Yunli. You can also, if you want to, take your Yunli, go ahead, search up Rutilant Arena, and if you don't have Inert Sosato or you want to use a different build, maybe increase that crit rate, maybe increase the skill damage. Well, 2-piece increases wearer's crit rate by 8% when the wearer's current crit rate reaches 70% or higher. Damage dealt by basic attack and skill will increase by 20%. So you can build her around her skill. Her skill allows her to heal herself, surprisingly, which is even more cracked, right? Restores HP equal to a percentage of Yunli's attack, plus deals physical damage at the same time. It deals AoE damage, but people are saying you should skip. You should not worry about Yunli. You should skip her, not waste your tickets. Y'all know that I don't summon on every character, and I only go after characters that are worth it. Yunli is the best of every follow-up attack unit placed into one, in my opinion, right? Whenever she is attacked, she gets to do attacking. She has a high chance of being attacked with her light cone, She also taunts all the enemies. That's a whole tanking ability. I don't think a lot of people understand when they're saying Yunli is trash. Yunli's got the ability of preservation units. I'm talking about Japard. I'm talking about Fire MC. I'm talking about those units with taunts who can make the enemies attack no one except them. Yunli has that. Yunli also has the built-in healing like other destruction units have. Say, Blade or Firefly, even Yunli and Clara. That's 2 points for Yunli already. Then she also gets the follow-up attacks of Clara enhanced, because Clara's follow-up attacks are single target. Yunli's follow-up attack slash counters are AoE. That's attacking multiple enemies. Okay? If there's 3 enemies on the field, guess what? Yunli attacks 3 of them. And the enemies also decide Yunli's power to an extent. Meaning, if there are 4 enemies on the field, then your Yunli will more than likely do more damage compared to if there's only 1 or 2 enemies on the field. If that makes sense. Right there, 21,000 damage. Right there, another 28,000 damage back to back just like that. And I got news for you. It's about to be literally Yunli's turn. She already got over 40k to her name, right? This battle. Let's go ahead. Boom. That's another 12k. But she healed herself up past over half health. That's cracked. It allows us to save a skill point if we wanted to. I'm gonna use one because if Ting Yun gets attacked, she's dead, right? Yunli is gonna get attacked again. Another 17,000 damage. She gets attacked again. Another 23k. I'm finna ult, taunt the enemies, and she gets increased crowd resistance, crowd control resistance during her ultimate. Another 50k damage to her ultimate. We pop that buff with Robin again. Go ahead and basic attack. Then we pop the skill. Boss is gonna come out. Basic attack. Basic attack. Reset. Taunt all the enemies. $100k. $30k. $30k. She gets to heal herself and do another ultimate, right? Boom, 100k. She gets attacked. 28k. 20k. That's a lot of damage. First off, a few things. I don't know if y'all just noticed how this Yunli character went from damn near dying in that battle to straight up full health without a heal from Hua Hua. Let's go over that. She's weak though. First off, let's go over how she was able to keep the rest of her team alive. Let's go over how many ultimates she had, how she was just able to spam them. Let's go over why you should summon for Yunli. Yunli is not trash. I'm sorry. Yunli is not trash. There's 3 team captains currently. There's finna be a 4th. If y'all know, you know. It's Fei Shuao if y'all don't. But there's currently 4 team captains. Okay? 3 inside of the game. Yunli, Firefly, and Acheron. You have time to save your tickets. You have time to save your money. If you do want to summon for Yunli, because I recommend skipping Jiaquel, but some of you may not have Sparkle, you may want to summon for her. I recommend summoning for Yunli. If you have Sparkle, skip Jie Shuao and Sparkle banners, and then you get Fei Shuao when she comes out in 2.5. It's not like Fei Shuao is the next banner unit. Trust me, y'all seen it here first. Energy regen is broken. Yunli is broken. The amount of damage which she can pump out is absolutely absurd. It's up there with these characters. She's just not doing it all in one burst like Acheron or like Firefly. That's my thoughts on Yunli. She is not trash. If anyone is trash, it's March 7th. The same people saying Yunli is trash are the same people overhyping March 7th, using footage of the free usage when they allow us to use March 7th and make her look OP as hell. But then when we get her, she's trash. I've tried her with multiple builds, just like I've tried Yunli with multiple builds. March 7th is absolutely overrated, and Yunli is being disrespected, in my opinion. Y'all just mad she pieced up Yang King in that 1v1, eh?